Yes, as the title says, after almost 5 years with Amazon, I have quit my job and I am moving to Greece. For 1 year, at least for now. If you know me in real life or have seen some of my art, then you know that I love Greece and it's inspired a lot of my work. I was accepted to the National and Kapodistrian University of Athens for the MA in Greek and Eastern Mediterranean Archaeology. Although I guess I'm doing this for a more unconventional reason as research for my absolute dream illustration goal, Elliot Eckert and the Pottery Odyssey. For my undergrad, I studied illustration at Cal State Long Beach, and I'm going to be honest with you. The majority of my time there until about the last 2 or 3 semesters, I was drowning in a horrendous depression, left over from my senior year of high school, which was the worst of my life. Maybe I'll cover that in another video because photography did kind of help me at that time, but we'll get into that later. But my second semester at Cal State Long Beach, I got to take Intro to Archaeology as a general ed class because I loved art history. And this actually led me to the incredible opportunity to participate in the first season of the Lacaean Harbor and Settlement Land Project excavation in 2016. This absolutely changed everything, and for the first time in my life, I felt like I finally belonged somewhere. I got to dig at a site that had never been touched. I met the most amazing people. I ate the most amazing food. I drank the most amazing beer. I swam in the most amazing water. I watched Mamma Mia with Greek subtitles. I could go on and on. I swear, if you know me in real life, I probably have. I got to go back for the 2017 season, and it was even better. 2018, not so much. But overall, my archaeological life in Greece, in ancient Corinth, and the Lacaean Harbor is hands down the most transformative experience I have ever had as an illustrator, as a human being, you name it. And obviously, it has inspired a lot of my work. So, my second to last semester at Cal State Long Beach in spring 2019, I got to take visual development with Everett Peck, which turned out to be another life-changing class for me. At first, it was honestly really challenging. As a child, I used to be so imaginative, and I would come up with these characters and stories, like literally all the time, just sitting in the car, listening to music, walking down the street. It was incredible. But I think when I was 17, this pretty much died because I was so depressed and stressed out all the time. And I lost touch with that side of myself. I forgot what it was like. But what is it, like 5 years later? Everett's class really helped me reawaken this ability. And he helped me develop the idea for an educational children's book, graphic novel kind of series, which will be called Elliot Eckert and the Pottery Odyssey. I then got to develop the idea further in special studies during my final semester, and even more in my own time since then. A few months ago, I saw that Everett actually passed away, and I really wish I could have told him about all of this because he really helped me. I honestly thought that part of myself was dead or gone forever, and I will always be grateful. So I'm going to read you the synopsis that I've written for Elliot Eckert, just to help you get an idea of what I want my life's work to be. You ready? Athens, 1970-something. Bright-eyed archaeology student Elliot Eckert has just embarked across the Atlantic for his first excavation. He quickly falls in love with the fieldwork lifestyle and settling into Greek culture. One afternoon, after a hot, strenuous day in the trench, he picks out a book at random from the shelf in the dig house and sits beneath an old cypress tree to relax with a frappe. The Nescafe not kicking in amidst the brutal Hellenic heat, Elliot falls asleep with his face in the book and wakes up hours later, only to discover that the landscape has totally changed. and everyone is wearing togas. Oh wait, they're called chitons here. Quickly thinking he has to dish his bell-bottoms to blend in, Elliot realizes the book has somehow transported him to ancient Athens. Howley returned to his own time. Back in 1970-something, his pottery specialist friend Agathi notices something peculiar about the pottery she's finding. One of the figures starting to appear more and more in the fineware looks awfully familiar. Join Elliot Eckert as he journeys across the timeline of antiquity, as told in the style of the pottery and other amazing artifacts of the era in which he finds himself, trying to figure out how to use the magical book to return to his own time. Educational graphic novel series is currently in the works and coming soon. So, I have a lot of faith in this idea, and it is the kind of work I have been waiting to do my whole life. I swear to you, this is it. This is what I have wanted to do since forever. But I want it to be done right, with the utmost accuracy and integrity, with in-depth research to inspire and delight the next generation of archaeologists. I'm honored to have had Everett Peck's help in developing the concept for this story, and to have been accepted to this incredible MA program at the best university in Greece. And I'm gonna give it my all. I'm very sad to be apart from my parents and the love of my life and a little weenie cow are gone for a whole year, but it feels like the right time to do this, and who knows what kind of doors this opportunity will open. And obviously I'm going to be doing film photography and everything while I'm there. So thank you for listening to this not very well structured kind of personal story, and I'll see you in Athens. Ευχαριστώ και τα λέμε αργότερα.